Ẹ káàárọ̀ ti Jésù.
He's giving it to you. Yeah, good morning, Nigeria. Beautiful Thursday morning, and so many things in the news. But
Indeed.
let's give them what we have from our own table today.
Well, hello everyone, and thanks for joining us on this Thursday's edition of FCT Brief. This morning, our attention will be on the nation's opposition party, once vibrant and united, but now seemingly weakened by internal divisions, defections, and strategic missteps. As the 2027 general election draws closer, questions are emerging about the strength and relevance of the opposition in Nigeria's democratic space. Once positioned as the voice of alternative governance, many opposition platforms now struggle with internal wranglings, leadership crisis, and declining public confidence.
Now, what does this mean for Nigeria's democracy, where a strong opposition is vital for accountability and balance of power? We'll be examining whether the opposition can rebuild trust, forge a new coalition, and present a credible challenge to the ruling party, or if the current fragmentation signals a deeper systemic problem within Nigeria's political structure. Joining us to share insights on this critical discussion is Honorable Leke Abejide. He is a member of the House of Representatives, a politician known for his bold perspectives and commitment to national development. He will help us unpack the realities, opportunities, and road ahead for Nigeria's opposition forces. Welcome to FCT Brief.
Thank you for having me. Good morning, Nigerians.
Good morning.
All right. Yeah, I know you're a member of the ADC. You remain committed to your party, the ADC, especially in the politics of Kogi State. People tend to wonder, with the declining influence of opposition parties, the PDP, the ADC, that when will Honorable Abejide, will he defect to the bigger platform? But seeing you this morning with your cap speaks volume that probably you have also crossed to the ruling party. Tell us about this whole story.
Thank you for having me once again. My cap has always been there. It's not a new thing. We have been wearing it time immemorial, not today. So it's being with somebody does not relate to party. It doesn't matter. If you believe in somebody's political strategies and
you will not be in his camp
as your leader, there's nothing wrong in wearing his logo. That's a part. Well, you see, opposition, as I said before, in Nigeria, for now, it's not vibrant. And it's very glaring. You just said it. When the so-called coalition started, I'm not with them. We have our own coalition for Aswaju in ADC. So I have not one day joined them.
So you're saying that the ADC is divided?
Of course, yes.
Okay.
There are plethora of cases in courts against the so-called coalition. Because, actually, every party has its own internal arrangement. They have their constitution they follow, which is their own ground norm that they must not go against. But in our own case, those who came did not read the constitution very well, and those who hurriedly gave them matter of leadership did not tell them the truth. They didn't follow the process well. They did things that are against our own constitution. So, and that's why you see this team is now coming down. 2 elections, vacant positions that existed in state, federal constituencies, and the central district, first of all, came. They didn't win any.
Oh, you mean they? You mean the ADC?
ADC. Then Anambra governorship came. They were nowhere. When I brought this party and I joined this party in 2018, it was August 4th, 2018. An election took place February. And I won. The next person to me was APC candidate with a margin of 6,000 plus votes because the election was closed. But in my second coming, also the candidate of APC was next to me. There was 17,000 vote gap between us. So if you want to win an election, you must be prepared from the grassroots. Tell me, where is the grassroots now? They're just moving around Abuja, moving around Kaduna, everywhere, and say they want to take power.
Would you say this is a voluntary ceding of power to the APC now that we're seeing this dwindling energy from the opposition?
To me, indirectly, they are ceding power to APC. Indirectly, they are helping APC. You know, can't you see that APC is becoming so strong? It was not as strong as this when late President Buhari was there. But when the master of the game came, things changed. Now, tell me, which state do you think opposition can win in Nigeria in 2027? Can you mention one?
So it's all about the personality.
It's about the personality. See, let me tell you, now I'm in ADC. ADC is winning Yabafara constituency all the time. Let us change and let us see whether they will win Yabafara constituency.
So if you're
it is about the personality, not about party this time. And the person driving APC today is master of this game. If you're
admitting to supporting a candidate of another party, shouldn't that be considered as anti-party activity? Isn't it just normal for you to just shift to the APC since you know your support is
anywhere? It's not anti-party, I have just told you. Okay, now, you heard what the sitting governor said, governor of Anambra State. I was asked a question before his election. I said, tell me, which party can win Soludo? Number one is on seat. 2 is working. 3 is campaigning. Then,
Honorable.
And he said, they are going to adopt a presidential candidate. They will not go, they are not going to feed a presidential candidate in 2027. From his body language, he's going to support this current president.
So it is about... Let's look at the opposition politics, the dwindling fortune of the opposition politics. A lot of people say that it is the politicians that are not playing the game of ideology. Now, for instance, say you are an ADC, you're working for another political party, you do not see it necessary to move. Some persons are also say they are in PDP, they're working for another party. Now, how long can you politicians play this kind of a game and you want to give Nigeria a qualitative opposition party?
Giving Nigeria a quality opposition party is not what matters. What matters is to get Nigeria right and make it work. That is what is important. So it is not only happening here, it happens everywhere. If your party is not serious to produce a credible candidate, must I go and work for a candidate that cannot deliver himself or that has no plan for the country? Everybody see what is going on in Nigeria today. When this government came, I'm an economist myself. I'm an ABU trained economist. When he came and now unified the exchange rate, people shouted, hey, they're going to, but that is the best for us. Round tripping will not be there anymore. And that's what some people leaped upon. And it's killing the system. But now the issue of round tripping is not going to be. I was chairman custom in 9th Assembly, and CBN brought out one policy called e-evaluation and e-evaluator. That is, they will be, when you want to import and you are looking for letter of credit through them, then they will first of all go and check that's your invoice and evaluate it themselves, whether what you are presenting is correct. Because if you are coming through letter of credit, it means you are going to get whatever you want through. That time there was dual exchange rate, there was official, and there was autonomous rate. So official is always lower. So they will now bring invoice of $10 million for items of 1 million. Then and round trip the remaining 9 million. So this government came and erased this. And you say it's not good. Coming to issue of fuel subsidy. By this time, you will have been noticing fuel scarcity queues everywhere. because festive period is coming closer. People use it to make money at the expense of the poor. Even the time you waste in filling station queuing is money. But that is no longer there. People should know that this government is working in the right way. Somebody tried to criticize this government and said that it killed agriculture by bringing the price of food down. Though it was, by his own people, it was battered by a lot of abuses. Because people say, they are trying to give us food, and then you say we should not eat.
All right, Honorable. We'll also continue this
So that is why it's not about party. Party is not a human being.
All right. We'll continue this conversation right after this short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll still have more for you on the program. Stay with us. We'll be right back.